Hi, Emily. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very happy to talk to you. I need to start by asking you because, we find Sharon in such a weird place. As an actress, how much of a context do you get from what happened from the first film to this one? Like, do you know more than we are going to get to know?
I mean, maybe a little bit. Yeah. I sort of, and some of it's made up in my mind and some of it was offered to me and some of it I came up with Kari, our director. But, we definitely find Sharon in a very new, different place. And she's just a totally different woman than what we knew from the films. And to me, that was a lot of fun to play. I was very excited about that because all of this time can't go by without addressing that. And we do. And it's fun. It was a lot of fun to play her this time around.
She has always been a badass, but I need to know your secret on looking like that while doing the fighting scene. Come on.
Well, I'm sure if you pause it in certain moments, it doesn't look so good because, we really weren't fighting. It really, it's choreographed, but, ultimately, along the way, lots of bruises, lots of cuts. There was no way around it. I really had to be, physically doing these things. So it was a lot of training involved. It was, but it's a lot of fun. And it was very cool to see this new Sharon, and also even down to her fight style. Like before, we knew her as much more technical, an agent, and here it's a lot scrappier. I mean, that's how she's had to survive on the streets of Madripoor, as you see. So it was very cool to learn all that stuff and do that.
And I have to tell you, the reason why I love this character so much is because she's not with the Avengers, she has no superpowers, and still she can keep up with, the Falcon, the Winter Soldier, Captain America. What would you consider Sharon's greatest strength that it's not a superpower?
I mean, I think it's like her all-around training. If you're talking physically, she comes from this bloodline of agents that are super badass. So, we've seen that throughout the films, and now more than ever, we see her grit. She's not really scared of anything, and she has this like training and weaponry and obviously like hand-to-hand combat and all of that stuff. But then I think it's also her, in terms of her personality, her grit, her endurance, her, dedication to whatever it is that she's doing. And before that might have been, Stars and Stripes, Captain America, the cause, her loyalty, all of that. And now it's a little bit of a different thing. Now it's just survival, trying to keep up, trying to make her way in this, as a fugitive in this world of Madripoor. So, yeah, I think it's maybe her grit,
And talking about Captain America, it seems to me like after what we saw in Endgame, everyone has a perspective on who Captain America is. Like some people just put him on a pedestal. Other people like Sharon actually got to know him better. So what's Sharon's perspective, and do you feel it has changed from where she was to now that he's gone?
I think it was a full shift, and I don't even think it's so much more. I don't think her shift in perspective is so much just about Captain America, but I think it's about the establishment and the government that she was so dedicated and devoted to that kind of wronged her. And so, you see in episode 3 a little bit and continue to see that her whole mindset has shifted. And the whole cause that she was so loyal to before, it's just not the case anymore. And she kind of sees it as, a bit of a joke at this point, especially because of what she's been through. So that lends itself very much to this new Sharon that we see. She's hardened. She's been wronged in many ways,